Hey everybody, it's Gundam. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys see, I'm in slightly different attire than how I normally am. I am cosplaying as a character that I will get into later on in today's video. But today I have a really fun review for you guys, and it is the Destiny Real Grade Gundam. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that Real Grade isn't my favorite line. It's actually my least favorite line. Now, my opinions on that have been changing with the more newer Real Grades that I've built, that I've had a lot of fun, namely the Real Grade Wing, new Real Grade, the new Gundam Real Grade was phenomenal. It's just like the older Real Grades, I didn't have a good time building. I just remember it like making me very angry. There's lots of small parts, and it was flimsy, and it was just driving me absolutely insane. So because of that, I haven't really been a big fan of real grades, but that is changing because the new ones have really impressed me, and I had fun putting them together, and it was not a lot of frustration. Now, the Destiny, let me leave that for the conclusion. Here is the manual. Now, this is a older Real Grade. This was made in 2013, so unfortunately there is no information in English, but again, you could always fix that with Google Translate. And so this is basically a quick overview of what you're gonna build. Here is the decal sheet. As you guys can see, I've used up quite a few. This did not come with water slides. For the hands, you get tons of different options here. I really like these open palmed hands. They're very expressive, and I really like expressive hands. And those are all the hands you get. Now, this effect did come clear, but I put on a sticker on the back, and it actually came out really good. At first, I wasn't going to do that because I thought it would look really tacky. And what's interesting about this effect part is that this actually doesn't get attached to the beam shield like I thought it was. It actually gets attached to the hand. So in the hand, there's little spots that you pop out this little yellow tab out of, and you insert it into the attachment like that, and then you put this back on, and there you have it. Here is the shield. I'm not a very big fan of this kind of yellow gold, but it is what it is. It also opens up. You can see this really beautiful red underneath. You get quite a few different effect parts, although from the manual these two have X's on them, so they don't really count, but I'm still going to count them. And two little ones, which I think they're for the boomerangs. I think they're called boomerangs. I don't know. Correct me in the comments. I did not watch Gundam Seed. Here is what the boomerang looks like with the effect added to it. Beam cannon. I love the color of this screen. It's so nice, and it actually folds in half, just about half. And this even cooler sword, which also folds in half. And this is what the sword looks like with the beam attachment on and the handles popped out. And lastly, here you have a little tiny pilot. So this is what you're gonna get with the kit snapped together and applied with these stickers. He's looking very nice. I have not added any panel lines, and you can see here why I stopped with those other ones. These are supposed to be sticking to the bottom, but they don't. Starting off with the head, he can look up and down, swivel all the way around, full 360. And unfortunately, this kit does not have any gobble net going on. For the shoulder, it can come out decently far. That's about the most you're going to be able to get. He can bring it up about that high. For the arm, full 360 all the way around. He can do a bend about that far. Here at the wrist, full 360. I had to take him apart a little bit. His articulation here in the upper torso is very limited, unfortunately, but I do think that's a positive for this kit because he is somewhat back heavy with the wings on, but he does have a little bit of side to side, although it's very minimal articulation up there. And his little cockpit door. door can open a little bit. You can spin pretty much all the way around. if you'd like to do that. For his skirt armor, they are individually articulated. So are the sides. You can move them around. For his buttocks, also individually articulated. For the leg, here I took the leg off so you can see the mechanism in here. It can swivel forward and backwards. Here at the upper thigh, you can bring the leg all the way around. For the knee, it's pretty nicely articulated. These kind of parts move along, and let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's see if I do this. Pretty much can come all the way back, and this part gets exposed. Here for the back, this part can go up and down. This kit doesn't really have a toe crunch, but I mean, you can kind of play with it, but if you move it too much, that's what happens. Here you can move the ankle about that far inward, that far outward. You can bring it backward about that much, upward about that much, and then you can kind of close it in a little bit. For the wing slash backpack, these are where the other two accessories go attached to. They can rotate, swivel away a little bit, up and down. Here for the wings, they can move back, forward, and they also open up. This is what they look like fully opened up. So that pretty much covers the articulation of this guy. Now, like I mentioned earlier, he is somewhat back heavy, and that's not even adding the two accessories to his backpack. He can't really hold himself up very well, like at all. So, and I can't really use the wings either to kind of prop him up like I do with some models because they're not long enough. Oh, great. All right, so first up here we have a high grade Destiny Gundam. You guys can kind of compare the two models together. The high grade really does not come close to how well that real grade looks. I'm telling you guys, real grades are grown on me. They are. Surprising, because I did not like real grades at first. There he is next to 8 Master Grade ARC 78-2. So, you know, not too small, not too big, just the right size. Especially if you don't have a lot of shelf room.
Exciting news for Gundam fans! Legendary Gundam creator Kunio Okawara, who designed the Destiny Gundam, has designed exclusive skins for Naraka Blade Point. This looks absolutely stunning, and I love this design. Naraka Blade Point is a 60-player PvP Battle Royale game, different from the other Battle Royale games. You can use melee weapons to fight with your enemy, you can choose different heroes to play, and each hero will have their own specific skills. Here is the amazing mecha that was just designed for the game. Looks absolutely amazing. I love the color detailing on the shoulder panels, and the color combo of the red and the teal is just absolutely perfect. The weapon designs are also just as cool as the mecha. I hope one day this gets released as a model because I would buy instantly. It almost reminds me of the Try Burning Gundam, but way cooler. Naraka also released a super cute minigame in which you can get a pilot license. Here's mine.
And here is my minigame pilot license. And as you guys have noticed, obviously, because I did mention in the beginning of the video, this costume right here, it's so cute. It's from the character in the game, of course, and her name is Kurumi. So I include a picture right here so you guys can see how cute she is. And I want to give a big thank you again to Naraka Blade Point for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to have all the information down in the description box below, so make sure you guys check them out. So in conclusion for this model, there wasn't any moments of like peak frustration where I wanted to flip my table over or anything like that. So it was enjoyable. However, there are some things that I dislike about this model. Mainly number one, the price point. It's freaking expensive. Now this, full disclaimer, this model was gifted to me, so I did not go out and buy it with my own hard-earned money. Okay, cash, because I would have not bought this guy. And just being honest with you guys, this is not something I would have bought myself because I'm not a big fan of Gundam Destiny, honestly, but again, this was gifted to me, so I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put it together. And not only that, is I love titanium finishes. There's a few things that I really like, and titanium is one of them. I think titanium kits are worth it. Asterisk, just not this guy. Yeah, just not this guy. No. Because number one, or number two, I'm number two, right? I think. I'm gonna go with reason number two is that there are nub marks on this, and I'm granted it's probably because it's an older real grade, so not everything was undergated. Yes, there are some pieces are undergated on this model, but not everything. Why? I don't know. Why did they just undergate everything? I don't know. Gotta ask Bandai, guys. I don't know, but that's why you will see some nub marks, and that's annoying to me. I don't like seeing nub marks on titanium kits. It sucks, right? Because it kind of like takes away from that beautifulness. So that's reason number two. Reason number three, okay, we got a few reasons, okay? Reason number three is this guy is freaking bag heavy. If you guys watched my review, like I mentioned previously, he's bag heavy, and there's nothing more that irritates me than a kit who cannot stand on his own 2 feet. It drives me up the wall. Why? I don't know. There's so many more important things that should irritate me, but bag heavy kits that topple over is one of them that just grind my gears. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It pisses me off. Okay, I'm just being truthful with you guys. It pisses me off, and I absolutely hate it. And this guy cannot stand on his own with the backpack, which is a deal breaker for me, because why would you design a kit that cannot stand on its own? I mean, who is going to display this kit without having the wings on? Crickets. Exactly. Because it makes no sense to me. I would never display this kit without the wings on, because I think it's that iconic look. You want the wings, even with, you know, the effect. If you get the effect parts, it's just gonna look great. It's gonna have shelf presence, but you're gonna have to do it with a stand, and that's just annoying to me. Okay, like I said, are there more important things that should annoy me, that I should get frustrated about? Yes, but I feel like this kit should be able to stand on its own and not topple over at the slightest breeze of a wind. You know, I don't know how many times this guy fell over on my desk for no reason. So that's reason number three. And reason number four is I just feel like there's so many better real grades than this one. Honestly, I said it. There's way better real grades that you can get your money than for your money than this guy. Now, why should you get this kit? If you're a big Gundam Seed fan, if you're a big Destiny Gundam fan, then go ahead, by all means, get it. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying that I wouldn't buy this kit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, other than that, it's great. It's pretty. Give him that. He's really pretty. Because I'm a sucker for titanium kits. So the finish is gorgeous. He is gorgeous. I don't mean to talk bad about you. I'm sorry. Anyways, if you're still here and you haven't clicked on this video, you're a champ. And that's it for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you around for the next one. Adios.
And as always, I want to give a big thank you to all the people over my Patreon for always supporting my channel, especially my gold tier members who are Chris Wright and Michael Lyons, my silver tier, Rico Stealth and The Gunsmith, and all my ultimate fans who are Hassan Boss, Irvin Jebito On, Skelty12, William Tony. Thank you guys for all the support.